See you as well. Okay, so brilliant. So this is our endeavor, right? So where we keep bringing in what do you call taking English on DC Live, right? So we have done in past as well when we had just the 101 and 201 and 301s as well, right? So this is our attempt to do in this express version as well, and so this is what it is. Okay, so just a quick one to Rashmi as well. Rashmi, I'm sure there are some more to come. I'm sure. Uh, yeah, yeah. So you just look into them as well. Okay. Yeah, we're ready, Sri Lekha. We are just waiting for another couple of participants more actually, and so I hope so. Once they are in,
Yeah,
so
sir, I'm just cross-checking with my DJ whether he's ready with the recording option because
oh,
sometimes
okay.
we miss the beginning of the second slide. So he's ready. So once you're ready, you can let us know.
Yeah, yeah. So we are just awaiting two participants or two of them, right? So yeah, so we have one and another one as well. So we would start. So I hope.
I could see after a long time few new faces here. Janaki, hi.
Hi, hi. Hello.
Janaki is from very own center, our own center,
Yes.
right? And but Janaki's ID did say that Kolumagudi, right? So I've just went, yeah. So good to see Ziva as well, right? Very good. So Rashmi, I am sure you would be checking on Seema as well because yeah, so she's the only one.
Ziba is also there. She's in.
Ziba, no Seema. So we have Ziba and Seema as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I'm sure she is working on. She was off just from a meeting and also she would check. Okay, so yeah, so we also invited our other participants, those who are into 101. Good to see those participants coming in as well. Okay, so we will start actually, and we will wait. The others also come. Has left. Okay, okay. The moment you say, people leave. Okay. Fine, great. Welcome again. Good to be back on DC Live, as I said, with an actually live English class, right? And that is our attempt. So some of these participants whom we are going to talk today, they are the first time they are there on DC Live, right? And so there are others who probably haven't been there on DC Live, right? And so it's kind of an attempt of where they can rekindle, right? So great. So I think we all know the topic, right? So we will come to the topic in a while. But I thought it's only fair, right? We will have an quick intro with all the participants to start with, right? So that is what we will start with first. And so when I say quick intro with everybody, you all the participants can introduce, you can tell where you're from, right? Because this is on DC Live. So that's the only difference apart from the class. So the listeners, if there are listeners, Seema is also in. So if there are listeners in other centers who are listening in, right? So they would also know who you are, which process you are in, how long you've been there with the company, and maybe you can talk about your little bit of hobbies and other things as well. Then we will get into the act of the topic which we will talk about. Okay. So first thing first is like I see I'll go the chronological order, ascending order, right? So I'll go to Divya R. Divya, hi.
Hi, sir. Good afternoon, sir.
Very good afternoon. Please introduce yourself. Is this the first time on DC Live?
Yes, sir. This is my second time, sir. I completed my software testing 301. Then I joined DC Live before, I think 3 years before, sir.
3 years before. Okay, after a 3 years gap, you are back on DC Live.
She's our old participants, but coming back after a long time, Divya.
Yes, ma'am.
So you'll be punished for this, Divya. So maybe at the end of the session, you should give us how's the things, Divya? How are you? How is life?
Yes, I'm all going fine, ma'am. How are you?
I'm also good.
Yeah. Hey, at the beginning, you should encourage all that. Sorry,
Sarvan sir?
No, you should encourage everything. No, don't talk about punishment and all those things.
No, we miss her. She used to come often, like, no, she'll participate in some of the, maybe like, for the first some days she was not there actively. Maybe she's very active in software testing, maybe in Q and Cloud because of that.
Absolutely. So after the show, you know whom to catch for the right on DC Live. Yeah. So Absolutely.
Yeah, thank you, thank you.
Yeah. Divya, please.
Sir, I am Divya from Kollu Center, sir. I am working in Q1 Cloud for past 5.5 years, sir. I completed my BE in electrical in electronics engineering, and now I working as QA engineer, sir, in Q1 Cloud process.
Okay, brilliant. And so, what are your hobbies? What you have learned in this past so many years you mentioned? Is this your first job?
Yes, sir. This is my first job, sir. After completing my degree, I joined Desi Cruise, Q1 Cloud.
Okay. So, any quick learning if you want to say
So
one?
before, I am an electrical engineer, sir, but don't much aware on the software, sir. After joining only, I learned lot of things about software testing, sir.
Fantastic. So, what are your hobbies? I know your hobbies. I know your hobby, but what are the hobbies for listeners?
Yes, sir. My hobbies is now is cooking and
And
listening songs only, sir.
okay, so you missed out your kid. Your life is also around the kid, the young one you have. And Divya, well done, fabulous. So we will come to you. So we will move on to the next participant, right? And which is Janaki. She's again from QN Cloud, and so we have two QN Cloud participants here. Janaki, hi. Please introduce yourself to everybody.
Yeah, hi, sir. Hi, Sri Lanka. Yeah, I have met her when I went to office last year.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to ask you: are you from Kolumagudi or from Chennai Center?
Oh, actually, I'm from Chennai only, sir. But in HRMS, it has been updated as Kollumagudi. I don't know. I asked my manager also, but
Yeah.
I don't know. They have mapped me like that.
That's
Maybe
fine.
you're reporting to someone in Kollu, Janaki. Are you?
Okay, actually, Udayaman was my manager before. Now, delivery manager has changed.
Okay,
Jaren
is it money?
actually.
Is that his money?
Manigandan,
Maybe.
maybe.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you can just introduce yourself to everybody for those who don't know you.
Yeah, yeah, I'm Janaki. I'm from Chennai, Thiruvekkadu. I'm working in Sourcewell project in QA on cloud. I've done my BTech IT. I'm married and I have 2 kids. Yeah, and what else to say? My hobbies, as of now, playing with my kids and exploring new things with my son. Used to communicate every day in English with him. Yeah, that is my current hobby. There is no, since there is no much of me time for me having kids around, so I've changed this thing as my hobby as of now. And that's all. That's quite much about me.
I'll just pull your leg here. Janaki, you said there's no me time, but you also said one movie which I'm yet to watch, the Malayalam movie. That was your me time, right?
Yes, sir, but that I want to create me time for me. So I forcefully left my daughter to my mother, and she is my supporter. Without her, I cannot raise up my kids. Great supporter. Yeah.
Absolutely brilliant. So I didn't ask Divya, I will ask. So now you come with some sort of English capability already, right? And that is why you are in a different batch. So what has this course has done for you in this past express, maybe we can say 4 weeks or 5 weeks? What has this done to you?
Actually, I've gained a lot of confidence. Definitely, I would say that because before and all, even during client meetings, we won't switch on the camera, video camera. We just used to talk. I'll really get scared and nervous to show my face while talking, particularly to a US or UK client. Their accent will be different, and we should not blabber something. I'll always be nervous when we have client calls, but now I think I can speak casually. Maybe after all, they are also human being, and they know that English is not a native language. We cannot talk fluently like them. Mistakes do happen. Every human does mistakes, so it doesn't matter. So I feel that it's okay even if we talk something improperly, we can learn from that mistakes. So I've definitely gained confidence with this English Express course.
Fantastic. And
Yeah.
so we would love to have you all, and then when we do the full version. And great, Janaki, good to know
Yeah.
you and good to speak with you. And so I'll move on to the next participant.
Yeah.
Just before I go to Maria, so just wanted to say that, see, we know a little bit of each other, or maybe little bit, right? So why? Because we do the classes and then we interact with them. They are doing the task, and then we get into the detail, right? That's how I got told about what Janaki. So that creates a kind of a camaraderie, and this is also an attempt, right? Those who are listening in different centers, those who are in the initial stage of English, or maybe those who are a little bit better as well, right? And so they can also come and explore themselves, discover themselves, and they will find a new me in them as well, right? So that is an attempt to take this on DC Live. Okay, so we will. We will say, okay, a couple of QN Cloud. So the next one is not from QN Cloud. He's Maria Joseph. And so he's from Vilupuram. I had opportunity to meet him when I was there. So Maria, welcome. And please
Hi, sir.
introduce yourself to everybody.
Yeah, okay, sir. Myself, Maria Joseph. I am working as system engineer in Vilupuram Center. I have 4.5 years experience in Vilupuram Center, and I have completed BTech Information Technology in IFT College of Engineering, and my interesting area is technology and photography and driving. Already I said that, I think. And then currently my hobby is watching Instagram reels and YouTube videos. That is only my hobbies currently. And this English class course going fine and gives me confidence to speak in English. That's it.
Fantastic. So the question, you answered that. Maria also said one important thing. It's not about camera, what you have, right? It could be a normal camera as well. It's all about lighting, right? So can you just say that?
Yeah, sir. That time I wrongly said, sir. Important thing is everything is important, sir, in photography.
Yeah.
So in camera also important. Camera and angle, how to maintaining that picture object in this picture, and arranging. Everything is important in photography, sir.
Okay, but I also feel what you say is also right? Sometimes you might have a normal camera, but not a pretty megapixel, not iPhone, but you might get quality. It could be lighting as well. But someone wants to know something about photography, apart from IT. Maria is the person. Okay, Maria, well done, fabulous, great. Yes. So I'll move on to the next participant, who is Rakavi. I'm very happy, very delighted to see her as well. Rakavi, hi.
Hi, sir.
Okay,
hi, sir. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing good. Before I
Yes,
say anything or Rakavi speak, she's the youngest of the entire lot, right? I'm very happy.
Yes.
And many
Yes,
of her fellow crewmates are there in the other batch. And so I'm very delighted, but she was busy with work and all. But she has found time in last at least a week so. And hopefully we will see how we will help her for the certification. Rakavi, good to see. Please introduce yourself, everybody.
Yes, sir. Hi, ma'am. Srilaka, ma'am. Hi, ma'am. Good afternoon. So, good afternoon, everyone. I'm Rakavi. I'm from TNP Center. I have completed my B.Ed in 2013. And then I'm working in annotation process. I have 5 years experience in this annotation process. And then my hobbies are playing cricket. So that's it, sir.
Okay. Are you watching the IPL as well? Women's IPL?
Yes, sir.
Okay, she only plays. Okay, fantastic. I know it's been little time for you. You would have loved to come more. So, what is the change you see in yourself, Rakavi, in terms like?
So I want to speak to nervous. So I was so nervous to speak. So upcoming class was I so improve my skills, sir.
Okay, fantastic. Nervousness is going off. Right. I wish you also come back when we launch again in April, and hopefully you will have time. Rakavi, well done. Fabulous. So I'll move on to the next participant. Maria has raised his hand. Maria, anything you want to say quickly?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So in photography, object is main things to create a good photography, sir. Because of if you take one picture of one normal people, and then you are taking yeah, cute people, that that objects make that make look better, sir.
Better.
Pictures better.
So it is not always the camera; it's also the object.
Yeah, sir.
Yeah.
Based on objects, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Okay. Brilliant, Maria. Thank you very much. And so I'll move on the same sequence. So we have Seema Shetty, and so we have different participants, different centers. She's the only one who's from Kapu, of course, Ziba as well. Yes, Seema, please introduce yourself to everybody.
Hello, sir. Good afternoon.
Very good afternoon.
My name is Seema Shetty. I'm from Kapu Center. Presently, I'm working in AI Bharat data collection. I'm leading ODIA team right now. So I'm married. I have a son who is 7 years old. And my hobby, I'm listening song. Actually, I don't have much time to where I spend my hobby, because there is no time, because I have a son. So playing with my son, or giving him tuition or everything, that's only hobby for me. So that's about me.
Fantastic. You said one reason why you wanted to join English class. You want to say that what it is?
Yeah, I joined this English course because my son is right now, he is in first standard, and his English is comparatively good than me. So I want to. These days, children, they used to talk in English only, not only in school, in home only they used to talk in
True.
English.
True.
Sometimes he uses such an advanced word where I don't know the meaning. So I use Google for the meaning. So that's why I joined. And I'm, as you know, I can't talk fluently English. So by joining this session, am hoping that I can improve my English so that I can talk fluently, so I can communicate with him. That is the purpose, main
Brilliant.
agenda.
That's your agenda, and brilliant agenda. And I told you the first day itself, right? And many of us will love to have a skill like you, which you have now. But I think you're gaining a lot of confidence. As you said, you were very nervous when the first time. And this is what it happens when you are among others doing the task, right? And so it builds the confidence, like others, Janaki also mentioned, and everybody. Okay, great. Seema, great. And I'll move on to Suhashish. So Suhashish, he might say the center is in TN, but he sits somewhere else, right? And so, as I said, no, our participants are varied from different processes, different centers, and also different stage of career as well. So maybe I can relate to him. We might be in maybe in the same scale. So Hashish, if you want to introduce yourself to everybody.
Sure. My name is Suhashish Bhattacharya. I'm from the Velipuram Center, and currently I'm working with the Avanti process as a technical support executive. And I'm in basic field since 2020 August.
Okay.
A long time, and first time in DC Live. Honored to be here.
Okay.
And thank you all for allowing me this chance to speak over here. Thank you all. Going live in my life for the first time in any kind of platform. A different kind of experience.
Absolutely.
So I stay at Noida with my family. My mother expired recently, so I have my father, my wife. I graduated from Calcutta University with education as major. A long time back, it was I think 94. I also forgot what I have learned at that, but I don't remember a thing from my graduation. And what else? I'm enjoying my work here in Avanti. I have learned many more new things, and supporting. I used to do technical support for computers, but I had no experience in supporting apps. So I learned that in Avanti in basic view. So it was a whole new process, a very challenging environment, but it was a great pleasure to learn all these new things. And about this new English class, I've learned so many things. I have come to meet with so many, co-workers, particularly you, Sarvanan sir. It was a great experience talking with you as well. I try to follow you whenever I can.
Okay.
It was totally a great new learning experience for me in DTouch. I'm doing DTouch for some time now. I have done digital marketing as well from DTouch. So great learning experience. I really enjoy doing my DTouch classes. Thank you, sir. Thank you for providing this wonderful opportunity. That's all.
So Hashish, thank you very much. As he mentioned himself, name any course, he will be there. And a lot of interesting anecdotes he keeps sharing about the bike and all, right? And so maybe we don't have time for that, right? So these are all interesting stuff which he has shared. So we have two more participants. I'll move on to Vijay. Vijay was with us in 101 and 201 as well. And he was so keen to come again and learn with us. So Vijay, if you want to just introduce yourself to everybody.
Hi sir, this is Vijay from TN Polling Center. I'm working here for the past 2 years, and my professor's name is Leader Annotation, and I'm completed my graduation as in Wales University as a BSc Game Designer. And my hobbies are watching movies and web series, reading books, and writing.
Okay, fantastic. So what is the change you see in yourself, Vijay? Because when you started in 101 and 201, it's been some time. So how it has helped you overall, the language and other things?
So in the beginning, at the 101, I had that hesitation and fear to speak in front of everyone, or in front a conversation between two of us. During now also, I'm having that hesitation and fear, but I did not expose that much. I'll try to diminish day by day.
Okay, so you're doing good. You've been on our DC live show before as well, and fantastic. So one interesting thing I want to add about Vijay is, like, you give him 5 words, he'll make a story of those 5 words and bring a sentence. And so others also do, right? And so others in this particular batch have got impressed and they have started attempting that. So that is a torchbearer, if you want to call that creativity part. Vijay, well done, fabulous. So we have the last participant, Ziba. So good to have you, Ziba. So if you want to say, I hope you're participating, or right? So you are participating, right? So fantastic. So Ziba, you want to introduce yourself to everybody, please?
Hi everyone. Hi sir. This is Ziba from Desi Crew Kapu, work from home, and working as a technical support agent. And I am married and settled in Bangalore. My hobbies are drawing, watching web series, and exploring places and food. That's it.
Okay, fantastic. So Ziva, I'm very delighted, very happy, and so you are here, right? And she also works in a night shift, right? So I'm sure you will also participate, right? The topic, right? So that is something we will come to you. So fantastic, Ziba, great to have you, right? We will love to listen to your thoughts, and so great. So what I'll do is, like, now we will open the forum for discussion. And so I know it's been kind of an hearty, what do you call, intro by everybody. So I wanted it that to be, but we still have another 35 minutes. So we will time ourselves to some extent, right? And so we will see how we can ensure that we complete. Okay. So first thing first is, like, right, I can call anybody, right? Or if you want to have your hands raised as well, those one who wants to go first, right, can do, or maybe I can call a name by name, right? So whichever you like. Okay, fine. So so what I'll do is, like, I'll go to so your turn has come. So Hashish, we will listen into you first, right? And also time, because in the interest of time, we should also, and you all are aware of a very pertinent topic, right? Of this particular language in the corporate world, that is what it is. And these are all participants' what they want to share. And so over to you, Suhashi. And if it is time, you will see this sign. Maybe I will raise my hand, and then you can get an indication that we will have to move on to the next participant. So over to you, Suhashi.
Okay, so till the time your hand is raised, I can speak on the topic, right, sir?
No, if the time is over, then I'll raise his hand so you
Okay,
can
okay, okay. That will be the signal. Okay.
Yeah,
Till
okay,
the
yeah,
time is over, you just raise the hand. I'll stop reading.
absolutely.
Okay. Should I start, sir?
Please.
Okay. So the topic for today's discussion was knowing English in the corporate world offers a plethora of benefits, different benefits. So you see, if we even let's don't talk about higher education or all those career or all those things. Let's talk about a simple, product that you have purchased recently. It can be anything, a household appliance, it can be a bike, it can be a TV, it can be a new phone, whatever. You will see that the brochure that is coming with that particular, product that you have purchased recently. If you want to read about that product before using it, you will see uh, almost all of them. The brochures are printed in English. The only language you will have other languages as well, but the predominant, on the brochure, the predominant language will be English. So you have to have some kind of knowledge of English in today's world if you want to survive anywhere. And now, in our daily speaking, when we speak, like in our mother tongue, so many English words, uncountable English words that we use on a daily basis in our, mother tongue also. And if you talk about, education and particularly higher education without English, it is completely unimaginable. If you talk about professional educations like engineering or maybe medical studies or maybe aeronautics, those are, completely uh, completely those are based on English. If you don't know English, you will not be able to grasp that subject. So, learning English from a very early age and keeping on learning English is very important. I'll give you an example from my experience in Detach. Prior to this spoken English class, I was doing the digital marketing course. At that point of time, I was working with keywords in digital marketing. Keyword is a very important subject. So when dealing with keywords, um, I slowly become conscious that if I don't have much grip over the English language, I'll not be able to select a proper keyword for a product or maybe for the campaign which I'm working on. So wherever you look, in which angle you see, you'll be finding English surrounding you all the time. Without English, cannot survive in today's world. Um, Career opportunities, definitely English proficiency opens doors to a broader range of career opportunities. Uh, Particularly when you go abroad for studies, like many Indian students are now going abroad, like in China or in like other countries for medical education as well. So only thing that the only thing that is helping them is English over there. Without English, they will not be able to do those kind of things. Now, cultural sensitivity is also there. Like suppose I'm born in West Bengal. I am brought up in Delhi, and now also I stay in Noida. So most of my life I've spent in northern and the eastern part of the country. And with the kind of education system that was provided to me, I only learned three languages, that is English, Hindi, and Bengali. Now if I want to go to like Velipuram where I work, or I want to travel to South India, the only thing that can save me is English. Without English, I'll not be able to communicate with the local people. If I even go for a just for amusement purposes, just for traveling, so whenever and however you see, it comes back to English. Personal growth, your personal growth totally depends on your English learning skills, and you can learn it all the time. It's not that there's some fixed time. There is a fixed duration that you start from point A and you finish at point B. It's not like that. You can learn all the time. You just have to keep your mind open, and you must take opportunities provided to you, like basically is providing touch where you can actually learn so many new things. So these are the opportunities that we should use to enhance our learning skills. And learning, it is not a matter of day or a matter of months or weeks, maybe years. It's a all time process. You have to keep on learning all the time, and 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 trust me, the more you learn, the more you'll be having that feeling of fulfillment. You will enjoy the whole thing. You will relish it. And there are so many movies around the world. If your English is good, you can watch any movies with English subtitles. So these are the various benefits. Thank you for allowing me to speak in this live. Being honored for that. Thank you all. Thank you.
Okay, brilliant. So Hashish, so what he's saying, it's not only required in our country, no, overseas, but within our country, right? If somebody have to travel from one place to another place, this becomes a connecting thing, and personal life as well, and professional. So Hashish, well done. Fantastic. So great. I also see the next participant did raise the hand. So I'll go to Seema Shetty. Maybe if you can do that, right? So it'll be easy for me rather than calling. So I'll go to Seema Shetty now. Seema, yes, your turn.
Okay. Sir, actually, I have a call, so I will, that's why I raised my hand.
Okay. Right. Okay, that's fine. But this is also good, actually, right? Many others are doing. Janaki, Maria, great. Keep your hand down, hand there. Don't remove it, and so that I'll know. And once you finish, then you can have your, you can unraise your hand. Yes, Seema.
Okay. I made a point. I will see the point and I will talk about it. Okay. First thing, English language learn. 1 second. English language learning is useful so that we can communicate all over the people who all over the world. Today's topic is benefits of knowing English language in corporate world. Before entering into a corporate field, there is a interview. So where we have to communicate with interviews in English. So we can't prepare for the question what interviewers may ask, because they are not asking us about our work or job profile. They ask a general they may have general conversation with us. If we are good in our English, so we can easily communicate with them. And if our English is good, our confidence level also increases. Confidence and our English knowledge both are the two faces of a coins. If our confident, or if our English knowledge is good, it enhances our confidences. And there is a quote: "First impression is the best impression." Maybe interviewer get impressed by our English skill, and we may get the job. So this is before entering into a corporate field. Once after entering into a corporate field, in a company, we met a lot of people who come from different region and their mother tongue is not same. But English is a global language, or we can say it as a universal language. So if we know the English language, then we can easily communicate with them. So that is after entering into a corporate field. After that, by having a good, what we say, if you are have good command in our English language, you can, if the imagine there is a client meet or something, general meeting, something else. So maybe client telling something about telling in English. If we are confident and if we know English, if anything doubt arises, we can easily ask them then only, and we can solve our issues, or we have any point to put across, then confidently we can put our point there only. Instead of asking after the meeting, asking third person what he said or what he was telling, there is a lot of miscommunication or something problems avoided by if that's only happens when we are good in English. So with lot of confidence we can ask, or we can put our point then and there only. So that is the one use by knowing English. Next, by chance in our company, if any job is vacant, like we have to communicate with international clients. So if our English knowledge is good, So we are suitable for such job because our English is good, and international clients English is advanced English, and if you don't know our English is like little less, then we can't get that job. So for that purpose also we have to our English knowledge, or our command in English have to be good. Next, to communicate with our colleagues or with our managers also, our English knowledge is important. As I said, our confidence increases. Next, while traveling, if we have a business meet throughout the country or wherever, if we don't know English, then it is may we
Well, as we all know, English is most widely spoken and written languages in the world. Let me talk about how it plays a major role in corporate world. Having a having a good command over English, it has become mandatory for everyone in corporate companies in order to achieve a good position in careers. Yeah, and speaking good English, it will give a best impression in an interview, and it can also be an added skill. For example, if we take two candidates, they both possess same level of technical knowledge, and when it comes to come for the interviewer to evaluation, if one person is has more if he excels in English, definitely they'll go for that person. So in that time also, English plays a major role. It is definitely a added skill for any IT person. So, and if anyone is not much interested in technical studies, they can definitely opt for English skill courses. There are a lot of jobs, plenty of job opportunities available in the corporate to who has English language as a forte, sir. So speaking good English not only gives confidence, but it helps us to adequately express our thoughts to the other person in a proper way. So speaking good English is mandatory, and it also helps us to develop our interpersonal skills. So strong English skills will definitely land anyone to different level at work. I would say that for sure. And our ability to interact with our co-workers, superiors, it all depends on the English skill only, sir. So I have seen people who struggle to express their thoughts due to language barrier, even though they are technically stronger than other fellow co-workers. They are not able to gain the attention of the client. So it is sad, but that is the truth. So English is our savior when we visit foreign countries through on-site opportunities. But that on-site opportunities knocks the door only when we excel in English. So, and also a good rapport will be built with the client if we are able to communicate well. And for in the marketing, even in marketing field, English communication is mandatory. Without that, we cannot survive in that field. So it requires good English knowledge. And also the way we talk confidently will make a huge change in others as well. They will get motivated to climb the ladder to success. So there are only very few companies like ours who gives importance to English language. I haven't. I've worked in like past 2 to 3 companies. None of the companies have shown interest to upskill the employees through English language. So I would definitely, it's a boon for all the employees in Desi Crew. We should make use of this opportunity, and I also encourage my colleagues to do the same. And one more thing is about culture. There are different corporate companies will have employees with different cultures. They will be from various religion. They speak different languages. So in order to communicate with them, the only common language is English. So we should definitely take steps to improve our English skills. And yeah, one more thing, just like a lamp which requires oil to glow, we corporate employees need English language to excel in their career. So I would say that. And one more, I'll give free advice to all, sir. So please do take step to master English language by spending at least few minutes out of 24 hours in a day. So I know everyone is busy with many things in life, but if we really need something, we will definitely find a way, and we'll definitely find time also. I would surely say that, because I used to plan my day in advance. That really helps me a lot, and it gives me a lot of extra time to do things for myself. So nowadays, I'm doing that because I felt bad for not having made time, as I said in the beginning of the session. So nowadays, I am planning things in advance. So I encourage everyone to do that also. And please spend at least few minutes in a day to learn new words, new English words. That will definitely help you to grow in your career. I can tell that for sure. So coming back to the topic, I would conclude that English is mandatory, interesting, and fun language to learn.
Okay.
Yes.
Fantastic, Janaki. Right,
Yeah.
great stuff. Interesting. Like English is mandatory, and it can be fun. It could be right, and a lot of other things which you said. The lamp one, the quote was fabulous, and
Yes.
yeah, we have DTouch here, right? And DTouch doesn't have English; it has other courses as well. So through this platform, you also wanted to encourage everybody to come and learn, and not only English, other courses as well. And
Yeah.
it's very easy. It's put in confidence, and this confidence will brush on to others as well, right? So,
So definitely.
yeah, okay. Janaki, fabulous, great job, right? And so I'll
Thank
move
you.
on to the next participant, right? So, which is Divya R. So we would love to actually talk more, right? But we will try and stick with the time limits as well. Yes, Divya, over to you.
In the workplace, communication works is crucial. Speaking and writing in English makes it easier to communicate with co-workers and your employers about work-related matters. Additionally, you can interact with your client to boost their self-assurance in you. English is the language that is spoken the most in the world and is recognized as the official language in many countries. For example, in Q Cloud, we work with client who is in other countries. If someone is more technical and more technical knowledge, if they have know about English language, but we find an issue and we have perfect DMARCs and all, then we have to find an issue and then we have to report to client. If you are lag in English and how to effectively communicate about the issue with our client, it is lag for our career, like Q Cloud. If you are strong technically and good in English also, you will work in your coworker. If you have less DMARC score and all, you will quit their project. So I am facing this in our field. And also my father continuously doing one thing, but I skip that nowadays. My father is a news distributor in this area. He told about a Hindu newspaper. He bring Hindu newspaper and take it to me and read throughout the sentence. I skip because I have child, and when my father gave it to the newspaper to me, my child rapped and all. So my father doing such things. He read the content whatever in the newspaper and found the meaning. If he don't the meaning, he put on dictionary and found out the meaning of the word. If he has no time, then he has told me what is the meaning of this word. I wonder how my father doing like this. Before he did not do anything like that, but due to improve myself in English and my son, he started studying about newspaper. in Hindu newspaper, I wonder how the writer write this much of things, stuffs and all. Whenever I reading that newspaper, there is lot of vocabularies present in the newspaper. If you thoroughly, if you able to thoroughly read the newspaper and found out the meaning of the word, definitely you will the master in the English nowadays. I thought I follow this. I follow to my son. Whether he reached 3 or 4, then I continuously daily I gave newspaper, and I started reading in front of him. Then only he started to know. Then I simple advice to all, whether you watch many videos about English in YouTube, then it helps, but reading newspaper helps to improve lot of stuffs. There is lot of unknown vocabulary in this newspaper. So in this corporate world, if you came across many things, if you came to abroad and you have so much stuffs related technical knowledge and all of these things, then you apply job for abroad and anything. First, they will check with the speaking skills, that is English. If you don't communicate effectively in English to others, it will not helps you to win the interview. Then my point of view, English is the most important things in this generation, because in this generation, in B schools also they started learning English to the childs and how to pronounce the words effectively. They teach, I think, LKG. From LKG onwards, they started to learn these things to students. So we are lagging behind the B schoolers, I think. They have lot of steps. My cousin pronounced Amazon. I pronounce Amazon. These are the difference I saw. We are in where we are standing. We don't know anything about English. I saw that cousin. I started to improve myself. Then one of my colleagues told, join English classes. This makes me better in English. So only I started English course in details. For my conclusion, English is efficient because it serves as a unifying factor in our globalized society.
Divya, fabulous, right? You are more confident than you actually there in the class. I don't know what you had for your lunch, or if you had. Divya, wonderful. It was so great too, and a lot of real stuff from your real life and all, which you have shared, which is very good to see. So one thing I just wanted to ask you, which I didn't ask. You are from QN Cloud, technically a process which is you get only those who have language skills. But how this, you have been very regular as well to the class. How this English course has helped you in 30 seconds, if you want to just put it up.
Yes, sir. Before I know English, sir, I speak in English. But when I talk to someone or in that meeting, we switch on the camera, I hesitate to convey my words, sir, because I feel something nervous to communicate with others. But after joining English course, I believe myself. I steps forward to communicate well, sir. Now.
Fantastic, great, which you have already done. Divya, well done, fabulous. Right, and so I'll move on to the next participant who has had the hand raised. So, which is Vijay, and I know we might have to borrow some time from Sri Lekha of DC Live. So, hope she will be gracious enough. And yes, Vijay, over to you.
Sir, let me begin, sir.
Yeah, please.
Okay, sir. The topic is benefits of knowing English in this modern corporate world. Sir, if this meeting had happened a decade ago, I would definitely have any point to make. But now it's totally different. During that time, I thought it was an international language, but now it's totally transformed into an English common language. Without knowing English, it's hard to survive or attain a goal or a growth in the world now. Looking into its benefits, imagine two people are there. Just name the guys as person 1 and person 2. Both are looking for a job opportunity. The person 1 have a skill set and experience, and the person 2 have a skill set, experience, and communication. the person to have a better chance to get a job compared with person one. And I'm not saying that without communication you won't get a job. With the help of communication, you will enhance your profile, and most of the companies are looking for that kind of profile. Um, and uh, and if you are applying for any particular job or a role in any of the company, English communication would be a greater advantage for you. And if you are making a presentation or a meeting, if you are good at English, it will make you confident. And think of a scenario like you are you are visiting a client office, or your client is visiting your office. In most cases, we both have a different native language. That time, English was the only bridge to connect both of us. By any chance, if you are moving abroad for a job at a by any chance, if you are moving abroad for a job or a study, at the time English communication would definitely help. You can learn that native language, but during that process, you have definitely a alternate language to communicate with them. And one more thing, if you'd like to impress others, definitely go for it. English communication would help. And one can easily learn another language. The only thing you need is your interest. It's more than enough to learn. And who handle learning English, for my point is, if you are a beginner, the one of the most important thing is you have to eradicate your fear and hesitation. And if you are an intermediate person who would like to enhance your language learning skills, reading books and articles, watching English movies, or you watch any other language movies with a proper subtitle, it definitely helps you. And one of the most important thing is, if you came across any new words, go and search for the meaning and make your own sentence and use it in your daily life. And I finally concluded my speech with my favorite quote, one of my favorite quote. Here, no one knows everything, but everyone knows something. Take that something from everyone and execute it in your way. That's all, sir.
Okay, fabulous. See, before this quote as well, you added some humor, right? You can also show off, right? So that was the humor, the first humor. So the quote was awesome. So we'll stop with that quote actually. So can you, Vijay? So you I've said before as well. So you are the success, right, of DTech actually, right? Who have come from a long journey, right, and which is good to see. And you said a lot of stuff which was so right, very interesting. So I would like you to say the quote again, and we will wind up with that.
So the quote is here no one knows everything, but everyone knows something. Take that something from everyone and execute it in your own way.
Okay, so we'll take that someone from everyone and execute in our own way. Vijay, wonderful, fantastic. So we have a few more participants as well. Right, and so as I said, I've borrowed some time without asking Srilekha. So yeah, so we will have, how many participants we have? So Janaki did race, not Janaki, Rakavi did race in between, and then we'll definitely last but not least, we'll go to Ziba also. So Rakavi, your turn, please.
Yes, so now the topic is benefits of knowing English. So in cooperative world, so my words are independent women, sir. So why English is important means
if you can speak and also have, if possible, right? Yeah.
Yes, sir. So whenever we go, English is common words, common language. So all I know about in English. So
yeah.
So we want to improve our knowledge, or improve our skills, or improve our job. So that time English is very useful to useful to herself, sir.
Okay.
So that's
Rakavi,
it.
you want to add a little bit more, or your
So that's it. That's it. My side, sir.
Okay, Rakavi, well done. You have come here, you participated, and so we know that she was with work and other things. She couldn't find time. Rakavi, as I said, you can always come back and do the complete version. I know it's this time you would be eligible because of the vocabulary and all. So I would love to have you in English. And Rakhi, well
Yeah.
done. I appreciate you joining in today. And so
Yes.
hats off to you. Fantastic, great job. So
Yeah. Okay.
so last but not least, because we don't have Maria here, so we'll go to Ziba. We will hear Ziba. And Ziba, over to you. As I said, last but not the least. And so, yeah, you want to. Okay, Sri Lanka has also given Ziba with us. Or Shiba is just here to listen in. Is that what it is? Maybe that is what you said. Sorry?
Yes.
Sorry, I couldn't hear. Ziba, you're here for being a part of it, correct? That's what you said last time.
Yes.
Okay, Ziba, I completely got carried away. But Ziba, one thing I'll ask you, we'll wind up with that. You are from a process where you also speak to Americans, right? And
Yes.
so thank you very much, right? I remembered now, right? You did say that you will be a part of it. Great, good job. So you have attended in last few weeks, maybe you started coming, right? So what is the change you see? What are you taking away from the sessions, what we are doing?
I think we have learned a lot of words and meanings of the words, like which I was not aware of it actually. Now I have a confidence as well to speak with the camera, because we usually speak without the camera. So now I have a confidence to speak with the camera, and I'm not nervous as well. So I think this DC Live is very useful for all of us. And regarding, yeah, I would like to speak something for knowing English well in the modern corporate world of
Sure.
as well. So first of all, it's like the global communication. So English is the primary language of international business, and it's enabling effective communication with clients and partners worldwide. It also helps in networking as well. So being proficient in English, networking with professionals from diverse backgrounds as well. And I feel like if we are fluent in English, fluent in English, we can expand our business as well, because the English proficiency enables companies to expand their operations globally and tapping into new markets and opportunities for growth as well. So overall, like mastering English in the corporate world is not just advantageous, but often essential for success in today's globalization economy. That's it.
Ziva, thank you very much. Right, thanks for coming in. She works in night shift, and good to have you. And what you've spoken is fabulous and a great job. And this is what it is. So this brings to an end. As I said, maybe some technical issue, one participant missing. Right. Other than that, wonderful. Right, wonderful, and definitely this is a new experience. Maria, Maria, you have 100 years.
Yes, sorry, sir. I have one.
Where did you go?
One important call I have received, so that's why I'm.
You're free?
Yeah, no, sir. Now I'm free.
Please. So we will. Yeah, please.
Yeah, okay, sir. Today topic is benefits of knowing English in corporate world. Yeah, okay. I'm making some points in laptop.
Sure.
So can it. Yeah, okay. English is widely recognized as the global business language. So knowing English allows individual to communicate effectively with others. And then most of the business and academic information is available in English only. And English provides easy way to access of research papers and articles and business and academic informations, education informations in internet. And then many multinational companies are using English as a primary and business language. So knowing English giving and enhances career opportunity in day-to-day life. And then many business tools and IVR calls and software applications and technologies are using English and majorly English, and then secondary is Hindi interface language and documentation. So knowing English is helps to use these tools with effectively. And then main thing is English gives confidence to speak with others. separate confidence to peoples. And then each and every state peoples have the separate mother tongue to communicate with others, and they read that particular mother tongue and language in education systems. But commonly, each and every state peoples read English as a common language in their education systems. So mother tongue is different, and common language is English is everyone know that language, English language. So that's it, sir.
Maria, fantastic. You came back, right?
Yes, sir.
The confidence which you speak is wonderful, and I'm sure down the line it will convert into English, which we have already converted now. And
Yes, sir.
great job. Good, right? I thought we would miss you, right? Wonderful. Thank you, everybody. So this show is not about, maybe on DC Live or English or stuff like that. It's about the participants, right? So you did rock and roll today, everybody. Many of you are coming to DC Live the first time, and so there are many. Some of you have come maybe on and off, right? And also one more thing we realized today from all the participants, because we have some participants who have the language ability. That's why they are there in the process, right? We saw a calling process and also an IT process, right? But the point is like even they are coming here, they are learning something new. So whether it is someone who's beginner or intermediate, or you want to excel and really want to learn, right? There's sky's the limit, as they say. So that is what it is. So I don't know, Maria did raise his hand again. If so, or else what we will say is that the success of this particular event is entirely with the participant, you all, and also Rashmi, who's putting all the efforts in the background in terms like organizing this and changing the IDs and stuff like that. So good on her, and keeping in touch with you all. And so you all are the success, I would say. So thank you, everybody, starting from the same sequence. Maybe I'll go from the reverse order. Ziba, who made in, right? And I didn't know what Ziba, I did say you can come and participate. Good teamwork, Ziba. So you are here. Congratulations. Good on you. Vijay, right? Suhashish, first time on DC Live, experience himself. Right, Rakavi, well done, Rakavi. This is going to take you in some scale, because you came here, you participated, you also want to speak, and you spoke. Well done, fantastic. So Maria, great, and Janaki, right, well done, and Divya, and Seema, who has left because of the client call. So this is something which we will definitely remember in time to come, and this is all because of the participant. You all are the winners. And I'm sure this would add new feather in your cap in terms of confidence. Thank you, everybody, for accepting this invite and being on DC Live, and also carrying on this show, and also sharing your thoughts as well. Okay, thank you again, and thanks again to DC Live team, Sri Lekha. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
We have exceeded your time by 5 minutes, right?
No problem, sir. We're happy to give you that time, actually.
Okay, brilliant. Thank you, Sri Lekha, and thank you,
And
everybody.
I should also thank you. Like, no, we have a different teams from different centers, so that's what's never happened. In so this
Absolutely.
is a different team. So thanks for bringing and organizing, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you. And we have all the centers, Sri Lekha. We have,
Yeah, that's what I said. We covered all the centers. Though we say Janaki is from Kollu, she's from Chennai.
She's from Chennai. So Chennai is also included in different processes as well. So that is there.
Sure.
Hey, okay.
Yep.
Okay, so thank you, everybody. Thanks for coming in, and take care. Bye now. And the next class is not on DC Live. It is in the normal Gmail. Okay, take care, everybody. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you,
Take
sir.
care. Bye-bye all.
I'm not afraid.
Yeah.